Well, it looks like a summer's day. We've got full sun, we've got blue skies, but I promise you something, it is definitely not a summer's day. It is absolutely Baltic. Over on the North York Moors today, and it was -5 when I left home, -3 when I've got here, and the fell we're going to climb today, the warmest it's going to get according to the forecast is -4, the coldest -8, and with the wind chill it's going to feel like -14. A perfect opportunity to test out this, the GOKOZY heated polar fleece. Now, I've been asked a couple of times to test out these heated coats by two different companies. Looked at them both. Straight away I wasn't impressed with the quality. I read the reviews and the reviews backed up my initial thoughts, so I wasn't interested. So I got contacted by GOKOZY, said, we've got a heated jacket here, how do you fancy giving it a try? I must admit, when I heard the name GOKOZY and winter coming on, I thought, well, fair enough, I'll give it a look. I'll have a look at their website. Looked at the website, two things struck us straight away. Coats were a little bit more expensive, but straight away you could see the quality was a lot better. They do a big range as well. Not only fleeces, they do heated gloves, they do a really nice, great big heated waterproof coat. Nice big hood, zips, chest, zips as well. Absolutely fantastic. I was hoping I was going to get that sent. Having said that, I am very, very happy with what I have been sent, which is the polar fleece. As I'm starting to dother there now, I'm going to put it on, and very, very quickly as well. But inside, we should have, in one of the zip pockets, I love, love, love zip pockets. You've got a 7.4 power bank there. That power bank is going to attach onto this, which is then going to go inside this little pocket and then zipped up. And I'm going to do that very quickly because I want to get that heater on, because I am absolutely frozen. When you do plug the attachment in, remember to give this a little press as well. It's shown us there we've got a full battery, thank goodness. So this is the jacket here, really nice fit. I like the fact the cuffs are elasticated, because what we're going to do is we'll go get some heat going. And how we're going to do that, on the front here we've got two buttons, front, back. The front has heated elements down over your stomach area. The back has heated elements around the neck, your back, shoulders and lumbar area. To get them on, it's a long press, a couple of seconds, let go, long press, couple of seconds, let go. That turns on the heating elements. But there is 3 different heating zones. If these are both red, that is the maximum heat that you will get from the heating elements. And already I can feel that heating up. Oh, it is bliss. With the maximum heating on, you're going to get 3.5 hours heat with the red heat on. If I press that again, that'll go down to a medium heat, and you've got 8 hours of heat. One more press again, it'll turn to blue. That's the low setting, so you're getting heat, but not as obviously as high as the other 2 settings, but you can get 8 hours of heat from one charge in this jacket. So because it's really cold straight away, I'm going to press again, go up to the maximum heat, and then I'm going to put my boots on. It should be a fantastic day with the weather we've got. When we get to the top, the views are going to be amazing. Why not come along with us? When GOKOZY asked us to test one of these jackets, I thought, yeah, fair enough. One thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to test it inside my nice warm house. To find out how good this jacket really is, we need to come out somewhere and test it where it's going to be cold. And on the top of there today, I promise you, it's going to be cold. With the wind chill, it says it's going to feel like -14. That will test out how good this jacket is. Now, at the end of the day, I'll be a fool just to rely on this jacket. I have got a little thin fleece underneath this one, so you're talking 2 fleeces and an undershirt as well. But in my bag, I always carry a waterproof, and I've also got my down jacket as well, just as a backup. The way my back is feeling at the moment, I'm not going to need it. Now, one thing I thought straight away, why 2 buttons? Why not just have 1 button to turn everything on, the back and the front? I've got my backpack on, and when I'm hiking, my backpack always keeps me back warm. And sometimes, especially in the warm weather, your back gets quite damp. My neck, oh, that is like having a great big thermal woolly scarf wrapped around my neck about 10 times. That is lovely there, but I cannot feel the heat on my back. So I know I don't need as much heat on the back as I do to the front. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give this 1 press here to turn that from red to green. The temperature then should go down on my back, save a bit on the battery, and also make it nice and comfortable for when I'm hiking. Anyway, talking about hiking, let's get started, because that is where we're heading. So in the first 5 minutes already, the front part of my jacket is getting really warm as well with me hiking. So again, 1 more press here, and both of them should now be shown green. Saving a bit in the battery because I don't need that additional heat when I'm hiking. It's only when I stop. And that's a great thing about this jacket. How many times have you stopped for a break? Weather like this, straight away you start to cool down. If you take your backpack off and your back's a bit damp, you start to cool down even more. That's when you can then boost up the temperature of this jacket by pushing it back up to red again, not only keeping that heat but also drying off that damp patch on your back. You can see how frosty it is down here, and the way I've always gone up, if you didn't already know, Roseberry Topping. Now you might turn around and say, Roseberry Topping, you've done that a few times, you've filmed it a few times. Yeah, you're right, I have done. Having said that, in the last 4 weeks, I've had almost 1,000 new subscribers. So there's a lot of people that have subscribed to the channel lately and I've never seen this. So hopefully they're watching and enjoying it, and hopefully you are too. Today I'm going to go a brand new route. I've never been up that way before, but it is going up the right hand side. Let's get moving, let's get started, let's get hiking, and let's keep warm. Obviously today it is bitingly cold. Don't let that sun deceive you. I'll tell you something, it is there, but it's doing absolutely nothing. And my finger ends are dropping off. Oh, on that point, GOKOZY do some heated gloves. And I'll tell you something, they would have come in a treat today. No matter, nothing's going to stop us today getting at the top of Roseberry Topping again, and maybe when we get up there we may even fly the drone as well. So this shows us Roseberry Topping here, and there's 10 different ways you can actually get up to Roseberry Topping. The way I've always gone up is where we're here there now, straight up the nose. Today what I'm going to do is we're going to walk up, and we're going to go across here, and we're going to come round that way. It's going to be a new route for me anyway, so we'll take the stairs for a bit, and then we'll go through the woods. Whew. So you can see all the steps I've come up. I've just done this little bit here already. I'm getting warm, so when I start walking again, I'm going to knock this jacket down just by pressing each one of them buttons once to the low setting, because I'm warm in there now. I'm as warm as toast. This is zipped up here and nice and tight around there. We've got the elasticated cuffs there, keeping all the heat inside the jacket. But how many times have you gone out hiking on a really cold day? You've got out the car, and what's the first thing you've done? You've piled on layer after layer after layer. You get your backpack on, you start hiking. Within 2 minutes you start to get over warm, so you take a layer off. You go about another 5-10 minutes and you're really getting warm, so you've got to take another layer off, backpack off. With this, all I'm going to do is just regulate my heat with this jacket via these 2 buttons there. We're now on blue, the low setting. Right, come on then, stop talking about it, let's get something done. We've got a few more steps to go yet, and this is why the temperature needs to be turned down, because it is hard work getting up here, and one of the reasons I come here every year to test my fitness out, see how fit I am or I'm not. So more steps climbed, and this is the way we're heading, and hopefully the way I want to go, through the woods. And even with this jacket down to its low setting, I am still warm. Right, onwards, and as always, upwards. This is our path here that we're going to take. I'm going to spend 2 minutes here, and while I'm here, I'm going to press my jacket up to red again, the full heat, because I want to maintain the heat that I've built up inside this jacket. Well, it is a real joy walking through here. First thing in the morning, got the whole place to myself, nice and quiet, and this is a really favourite walk of me and Mrs. Metalman. The beginning of the year, normally when we come to the base of Roseberry Topping, we take the low path through these woods, and all the bluebells and wild garlic are out. So after the bluebells, we've now got the wild garlic. And I'll tell you something, not only is it a fantastic sight, it's a fantastic smell and all as you walk past the garlic. So poking through the trees is the summit area we're going to have to get up at some point. Oh, that sun, it looks nice. I just wish I could feel it. Well, another seat, and why not? And one thing I'm going to do is another press on the jacket, front and back, boost that temperature up, maintain my body temperature as well. But from here I can see the other side of Roseberry Topping, and that's the way that I'm going to go. Now you may turn around and say spikes, a little bit OTT. Having said that, literally about 20 miles from here, down Whitby and Scarborough, there was snowed in the last couple of days, and that's the way we're heading. We're talking about spikes. The ground here is absolutely rock solid. Wow, what a fantastic day, what a fantastic place to come for views, and you can see for miles and miles, and it looks absolutely fabulous. So very well signposted, so all I'm doing is following that path. Yeah, it'd be nice maybe next year to get my youngest grandson Jesse Lee Metalman up here. He'll be 5 next year, so I think he'll just be just the right age to do it. And it's got to be 12, at least 12 years ago, that I was up here and we went up the nose with my oldest grandson, Harry Metalman, and he was about the same age, to be honest, so about 5, and I remember thinking at the time, I wonder if it's too much for him. Anyway, cut a long story short, we went up the nose. Honestly, I couldn't keep up with him. A 5-year-old, I couldn't keep up with him. But yeah, what a absolutely magnificent sight Roseberry Topping is. Or as the Vikings used to call it, Odin's Rock or Odin's Hill. So people have been coming up here for thousands of years. And when you get to the top and you get a look at that view, you can understand why as well. For the first time ever in all the years I've been coming up here, the top of Roseberry Topping, and I've got it all to myself. Unheard of. Absolutely fantastic. Oh man, it's cold. It is really cold, but this jacket is keeping me so warm. Now I've took my backpack off there now. I've stopped. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to knock it back up to full power, full heat, and I'm going to spend quite a bit of time up here. And maybe it's a good opportunity to get the drone up. So no matter how many times I come over here, it's always fabulous. Looking over there, I can see all the North York moors. Over there, I can see the North Sea. And thankfully, I'm only seeing it, not feeling it. Because I tell you something, in midsummer, that is absolutely Baltic. Thoughts on this jacket? To be honest, very impressed. It is a cold day. I wouldn't say it's minus 14 up here, but I'll tell you something, it is well below 0. As soon as you stop hiking, the temperature drops and you get cold. So unless you've got more and more layers in your bag, you are going to feel that cold. All I've done, I haven't put my down jacket on, I haven't needed to. All I've done is push the jacket up to its maximum, and that is keeping me nice and toasty. So very happy with the jacket. Love the quality. It's got 2 zip pockets inside, which I love. That comes right up around your neck. That keeps your neck nice and warm. So yeah, this jacket gets a big thumbs up from me. I'm really happy with it. Switch over of jackets. I took the GOKOZY jacket off. I put my down jacket on. I want to see what the difference is. I'm heading down there now and see how much warmer or colder I am with my down jacket on as opposed to the GOKOZY heated polar fleece. So I think I'll head back down the way I come up. Really enjoyed that route, first time I've ever done it before. Hopefully next year I'll be back up here with my grandson, Jesse Lee Metalman. So I wore me Tug 24 down jacket on the way down to see if I noticed any difference. If I'm perfectly honest, I felt just as warm. The only difference was I couldn't regulate the temperature. I did start to heat up a little bit. When I got to the stage where I was getting a bit too warm, the choice was either take the down jacket off, take my backpack off, put the down jacket in the backpack, but such a faff on. The beauty about this GOKOZY heated polar fleece is you can regulate the temperature with these buttons. So long press to put it on initially, long press to put that side on initially as well, and then it's heating up there on red, which is the highest. One press, both front and back go to green, which is the medium temperature, and one press again for blue, and that gives you the lowest temperature but also the most battery time, and battery time is indicated here. So I had all three settings over the course of the morning. I would still say we've got almost 3/4 of a battery still left, and given that it's -4 there now, I promise you it was a lot colder on the top. It's got two lovely zip pockets, and I love zips, because if you're carrying your car keys, if you're carrying your wallet, your phone, your GoPro, and you put in your pocket, you want a zip pocket, because you can't afford to lose any of them things. I love the material, like as well, the outer shell, it is so smooth, and it's got a really nice expensive feel to it. The other thing I like, it's water resistant, but it's also quick drying as well. It's also lightweight and warm, very warm as well. I'm really happy with it. I'll tell you something, I'll put a link down below in the description. Have a look at it, see what you think. If you're as impressed as I am, want to treat yourself. Christmas is just around the corner. Well, if you enjoyed the video, really would appreciate big thumbs up. If you want to see more days out like these over the Lake District, North York Moors, Northumberland, click on that subscribe button, because every Sunday at 2 o'clock a brand new video goes out. If you like food reviews, every Wednesday a midweek food review goes out at 7 o'clock. If you like anything like that, click on that subscribe button, because I tell you something, it won't be too long before I'm back out again. Cheers.